Now you would start easing up these governors. You'll start easing up on yourself about what you think is real and what you think the truth is. And all of these, why do you even need to be thinking? And why do you have to always know it? And so you start being able to open up the field. And just like a fish, the bigger your tank is, the bigger the fish gets. The more you're able to expand the reality that's around you with facts and the awareness of who you truly are. I'm only showing you yourself. I didn't come bring some God to you, some crying God. I bought you yourself. And yes, you're on the cross right now. Come down from that cross. All these stories are all stories about you. That's what makes them so dangerous when it becomes about somebody else, because that somebody else ain't you. Not really, none of it here really looks like Jesus, to be honest. So that excludes all of y'all. So this is all about you inside. Come down off that cross. But remember, who was on the cross? Who was on the side on the cross in the mythos? The thieves. It was the thieves over here. Always stealing you, stealing your ideas. Now, this word steal is interesting because it seems to hint that you're moving. Remember, still, S-T-I-L-L, meaning not moving. Okay, so where this mystery is tied in, because this is just the whole riddle of the earths, the damn riddler language, right? It means that if you cannot steal your mind, somebody already stole it. So every time an idea comes from one of the hemispheres, it steals the attention. And the focus is diverted from the central beams and then starts to plunge you into a world. As we say, a world, W-H-I-R-L, a whirl, a vibration, a frequency, a spiral. And then, like I said, just like jumping on the internet, if you don't know how to gain your course in all of that, like a course is a curve. So if you don't know how to gain your own course in that, then you get dizzy. And then you start perceiving an illusion, not the way things really are. And then you become lost for a time. And what we're all here to do is to each leg on the path to stretch out our arms. That's what we agreed to do. I stretch out my arms so that way if somebody is there and they're grabbing me, I'm holding them and I'm holding another person and they're stretching out their arms and we're creating in the abyss a foundation. See, this is the foundation. Like when they have their arms open when they're jumping out of the plane, right? And then everybody links together. Somebody holds on to somebody's feet, somebody hold on, and then they create that. Now imagine, but the falling never stops. Sometimes you don't even know if you're ascending or descending. It's all the same thing. But it's about creating that web, creating that net. And that's what DNA does. So when you may look at any of this stuff and be like, yeah, that's bad. That's evil. That's what they're doing to them. That's all spiraling. That's all webbing. That's all to keep fortifying this foundation that has already been set. Now, as an alchemist, you have to learn how to build with those principles and tools. You cannot remove them. Right now, there's an extreme urgency for you to be aware of how to do this because you're seeing that this projection that is unfolding, you don't want to be a part of. That is what gives you the energetic potential to research these mysteries within and to crack into the depths of yourself. If somebody was trying to tell you this 5 or 10 years ago, this would probably be not the conversation that you would want to hear. You would even call the person out their name. And may even insist that they're not even aligned properly. But now that you've come to learn more things and become more aware of yourself, you realize that these things have truth in them. So just notice the difference between yourself before and yourself now. And remember that we do grow, we do change.